uncertainty about the seriousness of his injury.
Is making a switch here. Novak's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Steve Nash. Taking a look at the Lakers. Lin and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Davis is out there with Young. And it's Hill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
A different look for Utah. For Burks. And Woolridge subbed in for Burke. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Take a look at the Bulldozer, among the league leaders, 4th in score.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in the league. To see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, it's wacko. That's sort of the era we're in right now, though. A point guard who consistently takes things into his own hands is far more common than it used to be. Some people may not like it, but that's the way of the modern NBA. Change is inevitable, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
Utah leading by 16. To the paint. Here's Cantor. Novak pitch to Woolridge. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise for the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
It's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams are worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Lakers trail by 17. Hill sets the screen for Lin, and there's the pass to Kobe. Young with no one around, offline with his 3. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Woolridge, and Utah again with the bucket.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Pass to Kobe. Here's Davis. Hands it from short range.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Jazz leading by 17. Woolridge inside. Defended by Lin. And Utah again with the bucket.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Byron Scott. Though they lost the first meeting against this team this year, coach isn't worried about what they can do on the offensive side of things, saying, it's not the first one, but I still think we can put up a lot of points on this team to get a win. We just need to make sure the ball is moving. Not as easy as it sounds, though, always, guys.
Appreciate the report, Doris. So, Steve and Clark, how does their offensive strategy fit into this matchup?
Well, I think they want to dictate the tempo, and that means really attacking the defense, getting out and running, and moving the ball efficiently.
And with their style of play, Steve, the offense they run, I expect this game to be played on their terms. They're going to assert themselves and play it their way.
He used that pick to perfection. That's 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
It is so hard to contain. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Close. In deep. Woolridge pops it in. And the Jazz lead by 21.
You know, they've been so effective. They've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Pick up by Hill. Lin dishes to Hill. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Here's Woolridge. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Jazz have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Trevor Booker comes in for Enes Kanter, and Hood subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And then for the Lakers, Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for Hill. Johnson comes in for Young, and it's Henry in for Bryant. Henry kicks to Davis from 11 feet away. Pass to Henry. Down low. Goes back up. Lynn's shot is off.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss, though.
Outside, Woolridge. Welcome back, folks. We'll see score for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Boy, their post play has been tremendous so far.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Carlos Boozer out there with Ryan Kelly. That's Johnson. Then it's Nash. And it's Henry in at the 2 spot. Lakers trail by 20. Nash with it. Dishes it to Boozer. Pass to Kelly. Back to Boozer. The 17-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot. Boozer's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Woolridge against Nash. Woolridge inside. Schemati at 40 points. That's good. Woolridge has got 17.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Nash outside. There's the feed to Henry. There's the dish to Kelly. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. Bird, he's jacked in for Bridge. Jazz have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Passes to Exum. Back to Woolridge. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Exum gets it to go on the assist by Woolridge. Exum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Lakers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Davis, the pass to Bryant. Shot from the low block, and it's in off the backboard. Kobe's got 15.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1. Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5. He did not place himself in the lineup. He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
In low to Davis. The kick out to Young. In low to Hill. Soft touch off the glass. 8 points for him. Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Green down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference, historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows Kevin how much he reveres that era.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Woolridge against Lynn on the wing. Davis back to Lynn. Nick Young on the wing. up at the stripe. Novak grabs the board. Novak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Woolridge, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up a little bit.
The Lakers have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And he gets the bucket.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
The Lakers shooting 40% from the field. Kobe dishes to Lynn. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Kobe kicks to Davis. Feeds it to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bryant's got 17 now.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Right at the free throw line. And again, the basket from Woolridge. Woolridge has got 25 points in the game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Kobe goes in, and the layup's good off the gloves.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
And here's Exum. From deep. And no good trying to get that one. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
Hey guys, great execution in the first.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Utah has possession. 19-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And, you know, Kevin, despite the outcome, I think they got to be feeling pretty good coming into this game. There were a lot of positives they can take away from that performance.
Yeah, you can't dwell on the final score in that case. You have to think about the things you did well and build on those.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Good out there with Steve Novak. And it's Favors in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Exum, he's checked in for Utah. Woolridge comes in for Burke. The Lakers also with a sub. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Clarkson. Over to the left wing. Here's Henry. Johnson, wide open, he fired. And the Lakers with another miss. The pass to Hood. And they have space. The shot will not go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
That game nearly got away from them. A little bit fortunate to survive at the end of regulation.
You know what? The overtime was a bit of a lifeline for them. Things really swung in their favor then, and they were very strong in that extra session.
A jump hook. Second chance shot. Here's Favors. And finally they hit one. Favors got 9.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Then the pass to Johnson. Back to Lynn. Boozer inside. He's guarded by Favors. Jazz leading by 19 points. Now here is Woolridge. He's got 25, and that one's good. Woolridge has got 27 points. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Johnson outside. Kicks it to Henry. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. And he gets it to go. Henry's got 4 this quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And Woolridge kicks to Exum. And he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 21.
I love what they're doing, trying to put the hammer down, attacking the basket when they can.
Dishes to Lynn. A rebound by the Jazz. Novak's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Now, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Outside, Lynn. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Boozer kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Lynn. Lets it go. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Lynn's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Jazz leading by 21. Right side, Woolridge. Here's Hood. No good on the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Johnson kicks to Henry. Lakers working the ball around now. Nice shot by Lynn.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's almost going to make good on that.
Woolridge inside. Defended by Lynn. And the shot is good. 31 points for the Bulldogs.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
There's a screen. In the pass to Kelly. And low to Boozer. Rebounded by Hood.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Woolridge's shot is off. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And here is Henry. Picked his pocket. Now Exum. Pass to Hood. Woolridge inside. Defended by Lynn. And it's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Jazz have gone 9 of 13 from the line. No good on the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the 2nd from the line. Deep 3-point range. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot! At the buzzer!
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Checked in for Utah. Boozer, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trailed by 21. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Nash and Bryant in the back. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Young in at the 3 spot. Ahead. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And there's Ennis Cantor on the assist by Burke. Burke's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Jazz making a switch here. Woolridge is checked in. Here's Nash.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they discovered a new knee ligament. I think they have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. Beginning to make new discoveries.
Here's Woolridge, and there's another one for the Jazz.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Nash kicks to Boozer. To the inside. Out to Nash. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Jazz leading by 20. Woolridge inside, defended by Nash. Woolridge's shot is off. LA has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. A 15-footer. Young's shot is off. Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Offensive rebound. That is good.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
It's Nash with the drive. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Jazz have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. A jump hook. Almost, but it rolls out. Lakers trail by 20.
You know, the NBA continues to get better at analyzing data and charting game results. It shouldn't surprise you that players shoot better off the catch than they do off the dribble. It's a big reason passing and ball movement tends to be more effective than one-on-one isolation play.
Here's Woolridge. That's good.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
And Clark, you mentioned the value of passing over isolation basketball. The term has even arisen for that one-man approach. They call it, Steve, hero ball.
Yeah, I think Doc Rivers may have made up that phrase. I love it. It's so true. You can't win with hero ball. You really have to share the basketball. The game is meant to be played with 5 players moving, passing, cutting, and sharing the ball, creating good shots for each other. Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Woolridge has got 38 points.
It's really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Boozer with the screen for Kobe. Nash against Woolridge. Young for 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Woolridge inside, defended by Nash. That's good. 40 points for the Bulldozer.
He's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Nash outside.
I think the NBA is a great place with all the young talent in the league right now. You see players coming in not just with potential, but the willingness to learn, work. Really impressive to see.
Utah leading by 21. Burks kicks to Woolridge. And again, it's Utah. And for NBA players nowadays, just playing in the offseason isn't enough. They're conditioning, working on their bodies, as well as their skills. It is a 12-month-a-year job.
And that's partly driven by the fact that you can make so much money if you are in the NBA and you take care of yourself and you're able to play for a while. So you're seeing all of the world-class training facilities, and guys being much more in tune to their bodies and trying to prolong their lucrative career.
Right side, Woolridge. Shot is off. Nice D from Nash. Lakers trail by 21. Hung outside. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. Here's Hill. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Cantor. And so he's picked up his final foul. He'll sit for the rest of this game. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Cantor. No good on the second free throw.
Derek Favors a really nice fit in Utah. Tough, has a low-key, low-maintenance personality. Doesn't seem to get bothered by attention and accolades. All he does is work.
For Los Angeles, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Nash kicks to Boozer. Back to Nash. Outside Bryant. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. And that's now 30 points for Kobe Bryant. And Favors last season, guys, signing a 4-year extension with the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, he wanted to stay in Utah, and they've certainly been happy to have a foundational piece for this team, no question.
Here's Woolridge. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Woolridge has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside, just take it strong to the hoop, be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Young dishes to Bryant. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Right side, Woolridge. It's stolen by Hill. Outside, Kobe. Outside, Hill. Here's Boozer. Rebound, Utah. For this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Jazz leading by 17. Woolridge with it. Fades back. Good. Woolridge has got 46 points.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Boozer is 3 on Hayward. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And that sends Kobe to the free throw line. They get Derek Favors. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Here's Woolridge. And again, it's Utah.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Lakers trail by 18. Nash the pass to Kobe. Pulls up on the elbow. That's good. Kobe's got 16 here in the second half.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys. He may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Here's Woolridge. Dominant performance nearing 50 points.
Dominant is exactly right. I mean, he's just taking over.
Steve Kerr type game.
Oh, yeah. I used to I'm near 50 points time and again, fellas.
Again, the Jazz score.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
And Bryant kicks to Hill. Out to net. Shoots the 3. Second chance effort. And no good. Trying to use the glove.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Woolridge against Nash. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating a parity between the teams. A big sign of that was the CBA. Maybe being more than triple the amount of revenue sharing. Small market teams. Well, guys, I think they're in a much better position now than they were 3 years ago.
And most NBA teams now can turn a profit with the revenue sharing and still be a competitive team.
And I think that's really important that you try to balance it out between the large market teams and the smaller market teams. Clearly, revenue creation is different in the bigger market versus the smaller one. So with the tougher luxury tax and revenue sharing, the size of your market is a little bit mitigated. And so therefore, everybody has a better chance to be competitive.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons. Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for Utah.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
This win will give them victories in each of the first 2 games of this season series. In the end, this game turned out to be just a continuation of what we've already seen.
Yeah, they've got their sights now set on a 3-0 sweep, and given what's going on in the first 2 games, that's probably what'll happen.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for the Bulldozer. Just an outpouring of points from them. Nobody could do anything really to stop it.
Now for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. No good. Now Henry. Clarkson passes to Kelly. Here's Henry. Shot is off.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Here's Woolridge. Off the mark. And so it's Utah. Easy.
Well, Derek,
What are you smiling about?
Life's good. I'm hitting my stride right now. I'm just happy to be balling.
That's why I called you in here. You have been balling. If you keep producing like this, I see no reason why you won't be in the starting lineup before long.
Coach, I do whatever you ask me. If it's providing a spark off the bench, great. If it's starting, even better.
Good answer. Now get
We behaving hard. We behaving hard. Fast one, slow one. We behaving hard. We be